Morning, guys. How are we doing? Let's get going, shall we? It's a long journey today. Kev, good morning. As soon as we get out of the no limits, we're going to crank the speed right up. 60 mile an hour. Yeah, decided to go early this morning because, yeah, no minute, so let's go. Don't know what happened a minute, maybe he overslept or something. Morning, Chucky. Yeah, go down that way. He occasionally is. Waking up. Waking up. So I tried to repaint the interior of my truck today and failed. So I'm going to have to get Crash to give me some tutorials on how to do that. It could be me, I could be just using the wrong truck, wrong version of the XG. So we're doing a long job to start off with. It says 2 hours 14 minutes, but it won't be that long. It'll be an hour 45. Toronto to Oslo, it's my speed run. Sometimes I come back via Odense just because it's an easier road. I say an easier road, it's easier than... for some reason, when you go up, you can keep 60 nearly all the way, except for a couple of tow booths in the boat. When you come back, there's loads of junctions where you have to do the loop-to-loop, do the same route back, where I change it up slightly, and I come back via Odense. Simply because of the fact that you don't have to do the loop-to-loops. In effect, it turns out about the same amount of time to come back, doing longer miles. It's weird, I know, but hey, it's the way it works out. So I don't know what happened a minute this morning. Maybe he stayed up too late with Crofty, and must say congratulations, Crofty. I know, you know, everything that was given isn't going to you, you know, it's for charity, but fucking GG's, you worked really, really hard all week to get that go, and you managed it, so fucking congratulations, lady. And Mr. Handy, I don't know whether to congratulate you or not, because I know you've never had a tattoo, and now you got to get one. So yeah, I don't know whether to congratulate you or not. I know Crash is out here somewhere. I think he's coming down the other way. He's going to San Giovanni, so we might meet about Germany somewhere. We might bypass each other though, because that way comes down another route through Germany, so yeah. And then it sticks to the east coast, so... I'm on my second cup of coffee, next to the dog waking me up at 6:30. Do need to pop out right after stream and in a specimen to the doctors. It's nothing serious, maybe a urine infection. But yeah, wanted me to do a specimen this morning. I like this run. This is a good run. I mean, as long as you get some tunes to bop to, and yeah, some people to talk to, it's a pretty decent run. And yeah, just forget the time, because like doing this speed, it's normally about an hour 45. The roads are calibrated to 50, so yeah, that time will come down by normally 30-40 minutes. I always do the default run, Toronto to Oslo. I think it's the most efficient way. There's only like 2 toes to slow down for that are barriers, and a boat to stop for, and that is it. Otherwise, it's non-stop driving the whole way. When I come back, if I do the route back via Odense, there's just 2 toes to stop for. Kind of skip the boat so you don't have to stop, but yeah, just the 2 toes to stop for. And again, I don't really do much to divert. I just put a thing on Odense and I go around. You still got to do the Italian toes, so you know. Az, good morning, how you doing, dude? So I noticed that when I was in Crash's chat, that Crash is using the same truck today. I have the bigger GPS and the bigger dash than he does. I tried to change my interior today, but it didn't work, so bollocks to it. Not bad. Monday going pretty good. Yeah, to be honest, I've just woken up, had a cup of coffee, had my normal daytime breakfast, which is a couple of biscuits, and then I'll have like something about 11 o'clock. So 11, sort of snack at about 11, snack about 2, and then tea. Just the way my body's got used to dealing with the days now. You know, I wake up quite early, snack just before what anybody else calls dinner, snack in the middle of that, in the middle of dinner and tea, and then tea 6-7 o'clock. It's kind of my diet nowadays. Just little and often, and then the bigger meal at tea. So for a lot of people, this big mileage board's a little boring, but it is the most efficient way to drag up miles. I mean, when I was going up and down here the other day, I went up and saw Liam in Lego doing a route, and then about 3 hours later, I came back down, and they were going back up again. So they must have just done a couple of ups and downs straight off, and I was like, whoa, yeah, okay. Bought some boats yesterday so I could move my farm stick ready to mount the control panel, but they were the wrong ones. M6, I think they are, mate. M6 or M8s, one of them anyway. Because I've been thinking about getting a mount that comes off your desk, just to bring it close to me and put it lower down a bit. I don't need it that low. You know, some of these mounts go down sort of half a foot to a foot. I just need it to go down about 4 inches, just to be comfortable. Same with my shift to the other side. You know, I don't need it to be massively low. I just need it to drop about 4 inches, and it will be perfect. They were 1 3/4, so not the end of the world, and I'll get some. Yeah. They're not a total waste then. Not a total waste. Eric, good morning. Oh, okay, they're only 175. I thought you meant they were 1.7 mil. Although with the measurement, not the price. You have to excuse me as it's morning. And give me 20 minutes. I'll my brain will go bing. It's morning, and I'll be awake. Counter started for what? Well, how many times I read chat wrong? Is that what you're counting? Is it, Chucky? I'll see if the control panel will just fit next to the wheel. On the stand. If not, I'll have to do the fiddling. Oh, for the 20 minutes. Okay, gotcha. Told you, not quite awake yet. I'll get there. Anyway, good morning, peoples. How we doing? 10 of you beautiful people in already. We're on our way from Taranto to Oslo, default run, so I'm doing 60, so yeah, I don't intend to slow down, so if you want to join in, you best get... Thank you, Gavin. You best get in front of me. The next place on the map is Pescara. Has a garage. I'll be going past there in about 3 minutes, so probably not enough time for you to spawn in. Next place after that is Anaconda. Or Ancona. Ancona. I don't think that has a garage though. You're probably better off going to Bologna. I'll be there in about 10 minutes if you want to come and join me. I read it wrong, bollocks here. Shut up. You're sleepy this morning. Kind of early. Well, I say kind of early. It's it'd be school run time in what, 30 minutes? 30, 40 minutes? It's school run time for you, Chucky. And then you can get your nap in. Look at the bright side of it. So we got an ad coming up in 3 minutes, guys. I've put the ads back to how I used to have them, so yeah, you'll get pre-rolls, but at least I don't have to stop a conversation every 30 minutes. That was I was pulling my piss, so that really was. You know, I get into a conversation, I go, oh fuck it, I've got to stop it, ad. And it's a long out, and 90 seconds is a long old ad. Don't know how some people do it. Yep, I've been up from 6:30, can't get in that. You have doctors today. Oh, just hope it's nothing serious though. In school I play this game offline, non-Steam. How the frick do you play this game not using Steam? Because theoretically, even if you're on console and you play ETS, which means you've gone through your console and you've gone through something like NVIDIA Play, you're still kind of using Steam. By not stopping your convo for every 30 minutes. Just let people know there's an act and carry on. Yeah, I know, but you know, it's just me. Maybe I'll put it back on, maybe I won't. It's just getting used to the fact that, you know, there's maybe an ad every 30 minutes. So I'll put it back for a little while and then maybe put it back again and put it back, you know, until I get used to there being 2 sets of ads and shit. I know it's a bit of a piss off for everybody else, but I got to get used to it in my brain for it to work, you know what I mean? Just the usual, trying to find pain meds that actually work. Yeah, I heard that, dude. I heard that. I'll be off to the doctors after I finish stream, but nothing serious. I just got to take a sample in because he thinks I got a urine infection. So yeah, they want a sample this morning so they can test it. Use your CD key for non-Steam. What's a CD key? I don't use that. The only CD key I use is to buy cheap games. CD keys. I'm pissing with you. Trial and error, mate. Gotta work. What's best for you? Yeah, man. Like I say, I'll do it this way for maybe a week or two, and then I'll switch it back. Try and get used to there being half-hourly ads, and then maybe, you know, each time I can go longer on the half-hourly ads. You know how it goes. And then one day the half-hourly ads will stay, and I'll be used to them. Anyway, oi, Crashy boy. Guys, Crash is out there. He's also live today. I don't know what was the matter with your stream though, mate. I'm just going to let you know though, dude, that it was ever so quiet this morning. I mean, literally, you couldn't hear your truck. You can hear you when you press the thingy button, but yeah, weird. Also, I hope you've downloaded the new Truxput client, else your jobs might not log. There was a new Truxput client late last night. I say late last night. What did I post it about? 8:30, 9 o'clock, just after Crofty. Here go. And then we have 60 seconds of ads. Alex, good morning. Yeah, it seems like, I don't know what was going on, but when you were moving, no truck sounds. After you did your color modding, there was a little bit of truck sounds, and then it went boom, and it was gone. So, don't know what was going on there. You're better off, mate, clearing your mod folder so that you clear the sound mod, and then start your stream setup again, because whatever that mod file is that you got for sound for the trucks is really fucking your stream over. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is now Steam only. Before it was offline with illegal Steam code. Dude, I know, I was pissing about with you. So yeah, it was good yesterday. I was out on the road last night. I did an up and back, and like I say, saw Liam and Lego on the road and replay. Spoke to all three of them, sort of like briefly in passing over the radio. Yeah, good fun. It's good fun when you see people that you know going by. Even saw Unknown Trucker, and he said hello as he blew by, going the other way. It's nice trucking when that happens. When you see somebody you know, or even somebody you don't know, that just says hi over the radio. You know, makes you feel like you're not out here totally alone. I tell you what's annoying with this interior is the curtain. Hangs a little too low for how far I come back. Huh. And speaking of Liam, there he is. Morning, Liam, buddy. How you doing? Dude, you guys pushing this month? Because you guys are out doing some serious miles in the last couple of days. I mean, serious. I mean, I'm not pushing as such. I just want to be a little high in the company, like my own company. And Brax is out and about as well. Oh, Brax is coming up behind me, that's why. Shall we answer Brax with that one? Oh, coffee's good this morning. This is my second one already. So guys, if you were in Crofty's stream last night and you won your copy of the Icon City buttons for ETS2, I believe she said it was the version 2 set of buttons. They work with ATS or ETS, and yeah, there's so many buttons there. It is fucking unbelievable. There's a load of blanks, but you know, the default buttons are already set. You don't have to preset them, and yeah, they work straight away. I mean, what I tend to do quite a lot, even with the buttons I've had from, well, I've made my own buttons plus the buttons from Icon City, but what I tend to do is move all the buttons I use frequently to the top page. So I move the buttons around depending on what I use. So stuff for me up on my Stream Deck, which I use as a button box now, is like start stop, handbrake, lights, headlight, main beam, beacon lights, hazard lights, an activate button for when I go through the tows, an attach button, because this is all because my keyboard's out of the way. 2 different views, so I've got the outer and the inner, just straight default ones. Because I had to use automatic gearing the other week, I've got drive and reverse in if I want to go back. I've got a button for suspension and windows. Also got TMP chat button, TMP menu button, diff lock, a map when I'm driving button, and some radio keys, which I'm not going to push because if I push them, the radio will come on, and I got to stop to switch it off. It's weird, but yeah, that's the way it goes. And I've got a CB mic button, all on my Stream Deck. Yeah, I've got the big one, the XXL. What I'd like sometime in the future, I don't know whether we're going to do this, is kind of an XXL Plus. That would be awesome. I know they do the XL, sorry, the already Stream Deck Plus with 8 keys, 4 knobs. I like them do an XL Plus. So kind of maybe 3 lines, so maybe 15 buttons, 6 knobs. And some of you are going to go, what the fuck do you need 6 knobs for? Oh, you never know. That's the thing, you never know what you might need, what you might need them for. I'm in Motion, Norway, going southbound towards Oslo, Norway. Yeah, I'll be in Oslo in about, if I've done 400 miles, that's 400 miles is about half an hour. So an hour 15 maybe. I'll be in Oslo. Nothing better than playing with a big old knob in the morning. I don't know, Alex, you're not on. And don't say you didn't know that one was coming. Baboon. Yes, I don't know what happened to Minute this morning, but you know, Minute leaves the space, I'm going to jump in it. I mean, maybe he said last night on Crofty's stream that he wouldn't be streaming this morning, but I don't know. But normally, just lately, he's been good at saying, look, Matt, I'm not going to be streaming like tomorrow. You know, there's a space there if you want it. And yeah, nothing. So a lot of the time in the mornings, I just got to wait. Minute just messaged on Discord, he's slept in. Thanks, Kev. Yeah, I don't know whether he will go live for 2 hours before he goes to work or not, but yeah, we'll keep driving. He'll probably be farming today anyway. There's not a lot to do on the farm. There's a couple of contracts. I say a couple of contracts. There's about 40 contracts to do on the farm today. Mainly grass cutting contracts. I did 3 of them the other day and they glitched out big time. When I said it glitched out, I went down, I mowed them, I went down, I windrowed them. No, back tomorrow morning. Okay, no worries. Thanks, Dick. Yeah, so I went back, windrowed them, went back again to try and bale them. And for some weird reason, the fields glitched and went back to their mowed state. So after I mowed them, they went back to the rows that the mower left. So it was like I didn't even cultivate them, and they kept doing it. I went back and windrowed them, and they just kept changing back. I was like, what the fuck? So in the end, just to complete the contract, because I couldn't complete it because it wouldn't let me pick up the grass either, just with the baler. So in the end, I had to complete the contract. I had to dev tool in the bales and just reset those fields using dev tools. It was strange. I've never seen that before. Never ever seen that before. I mean, I literally windrowed one field 3 times, and as soon as I jumped in the baler, it went boom back to the fucking before state before we even windrowed. It was fucking stupid. I tell you what, if I didn't know any better, what it was almost like is that anytime I jumped in the baler was like glitching out and turning the field back to normal state. I mean, if it happens to me again with that same baler, maybe we fail the baler and buy another one. I don't know. That was messed up with those fields. Yeah, it kept doing it. Even when I changed over and sent you guys over to average, it kept doing it for like 20-30 minutes. So yeah, I just F12, I just dev keyed the bales in that I needed and dev keyed the fields back to the natural state. I thought, that'll do me. I can't tell you how pleasurable these roads are with this Moser wheel. Really can't. I mean, literally, if there's like a bump on the side of the road, I'll feel it. It is literally like going out in my car right now and going down the motorway. Might have been a server issue rather than it being the baler, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just to finish those contracts, I just thought, right, we'll just get those contracts finished. We'll turn the fields back to reset the fields back to normal state, and yeah, we'll maybe find out next time those contracts come around whether it was those 3 fields. But you know, with FS25 being what, 9 days away, will we be able to get back to those fields to do them? Probably not. Probably not. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. It's like I said, I'm going to open up Zalonka for anybody who wants to trial the new stuff. So when I'm online, Zalonka will be open for anybody to come and trial stuff. I'm going to do something similar to what I've done in the past. So I'm going to probably start off, hopefully dev tools are available, and I'll start off with some medium equipment, not everything that I need so I can build up. So just a harvester, maybe 2 tractors, a couple of trailers, and that is it. And build up to, you know, build up to what you need. So a lot of borrowing stuff, especially with the root crop. And yeah, we'll get to try out the new stuff, you know, and we'll get to see what Zalonka is going to have for FS25 on it. I've said this many times, Zalonka is not going to be a map if you're looking for wet rice, especially if they don't change any of the fields. Because none of the fields on Zalonka are flat at all. So, in logical terms, if you're trying to do wet rice, you need an absolutely flat field to hold the water. And yeah, Zalonka doesn't have that at all. Dry rice maybe is a possibility. Dry rice you could do on Zalonka, no problem. because that's only a case of planting and harvesting as is if you're harvesting kind of wheat by the looks of it. Spinach definitely, peas definitely. I'm saying definitely. I don't know what it's got in it, but I would imagine they're in it. But some of the things I'm looking forward to because Average is going to do the community map in Asia, so I'm looking forward to kind of using the Riceco. So I'm looking forward to kind of using the Riceco, which is the rice planter. I'm looking forward to using that new telehandler where the cab goes up and down. It looks like a fun bit of kit. The spinach harvester looks kind of fun, and I was right on that before any of the things. You wait, yeah. Thank you, Chucky. Before any of the write-ups came out about the spinach harvester, I said that bit at the front looks like a Hoover, and it turns out I was right. And the reason I said that was because it looked like it had a fan system in it, and the way I said it would work is that the fan system would spin up, pull the leaves up so that the harvesting system could chop the leaves off and grab the spinach. And that turns out to be, that was exactly what it does. I didn't know, never seen that machine before in my life. Thank you for the purple. Like Average, I'm thinking about getting some more lights at some point. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to get. So in the next 12 months, there will be a few changes, not many, to my setup. I'm hoping to get a couple of joystick stands to lower it down, hoping to get a second Thrustmaster joystick, so I'll have dual sticks. Hoping to get the truck wheel maybe, new PC, and also a couple of other lights, and Govee lights, that is. And like Average, these lights are going to go probably up in that corner, up there on the wall, and if I get 4, they're going to go behind me as well, so that literally when I play games at night especially, I can turn the lights off in the room and still have enough light for me, and then when you guys do something, it will be really effective. I mean, I've got 6 lights now. I say 6 lights, I've got 3 pairs, because the lights that I have come in pairs. So I have 2 pairs here, 2 pairs there, and 2 pairs on the windowsill. Limited view, and you've got to be a dick. Thanks, Kev. Yeah, thanks, Alex. That green makes me look more human. I need... You need the big light on, otherwise you get headaches. To be honest, Chucky, with a lot of the games that I play, like trucking, farming, SnowRunner, I really don't need to look at my keyboard. I know where everything is, you know. And if the buttons aren't on my steering wheel, normally they're on my Stream Deck, and I know where they are. Or like if I'm playing SnowRunner. No, fuck are you? Yeah, or I'm playing with controller, so I know where all the buttons are, so I don't even need to look around. But I get that you need a light on. Also, one of the things I was trying to get rid of after dickhead stopped fucking about, I'll talk to you. Sorry, Matt, not... Yeah, Alex, King Dickhead. No. Didn't you know me and Alex have got a thing? I don't know what thing it is, but me and Alex has got a thing. Thank you, Chucky. Shout out for Liam. Guys, if you want a realistic view of farming, go and watch Liam. Liam is one of the most realistic farmers I've ever seen stream. I mean, literally, that guy does everything manual. There is no auto load anything. And he is really good at it. I mean, I can do it, but it would take me a bit of time. This guy does it without thinking. We're both like big knobs. Well, I don't know about the big, mate. I really don't know about the big knob. Liam, you know the score, mate. We may take the piss out of each other, but it's all friendly banter. And I give credit where it's due. The cheese man is here. Cheese man, explain yourself. Me and Mad Alex has a thing called cheese. Okay. I'll just say this: if you two got a problem with cheese, you should really try cleaning it a bit, and then the cheese will go eventually. Just saying. Don't get me involved. Leave me with the knobs. The one thing I need in this cab that doesn't work, and I've tried to put the mod in for it, is the interior night light. I've tried loads of times and it just doesn't work in this truck. Matt, for fuck's sake, it's 8:30 in the morning, and I told you I'm awake now. Oh, he's got a bee hugging a heart. Oh. Does that mean you're a prick but you love him? And guys, just turn your attention down to the bottom left hand side of the screen. That's my Throne account. I have a couple of ideas that you guys could gift for me. And if you gift any of the clothing stuff, so the Christmas shirts or the digital hat, I will wear them live on stream. So the Christmas stuff, I will wear as from December the 1st live on stream, and if you do the digital hat, you can put a word on it, which I will put on it for a stream. In fact, if you buy the hat, I will put it on stream for a week, because otherwise it's quite expensive, to be honest, that hat. Yeah, so I'll wear it with your word on it for a week if you want to buy that for me, or you can go to the gift shop and through my link, and yeah, I think you can gift stuff that way. I'm glad that they teach you how to count in Scotland. Ooh. Ouch. When's the next meetup? I think Alex might be getting a fucking slap. Jesus, man. I can buy the shirt. Like I say, guys, if you want to do stuff like that for me instead of, subscribing, giving bits and stuff, because yeah, that thing will come to me, the whole lot. You know what I mean? Who's this up here? Eurostar Wreck. Hey. I told you, don't start on her. Don't start on her, Alex. She next meet up if you're there. See, I have a defensive mechanism when I take the piss out of Chucky if we were going to meet up at the meetup. Before she even twatted me, I was going to go, here, have my dog. See you later, bye. Why do you think I'm bringing a big bag, a big bag with me? Yeah, to put yourself in afterwards. Chucky, while you're about, can we give a shout out for Kev as well, please? My snow runner buddy. And don't forget, the guys, tomorrow, if Minute is going to be on in the morning, snow runner at 2 o'clock, me and Kev are going to be trying to beast out again the glades. We did quite a lot last time. What did we do? 8 missions, was it? 8 missions and tasks. So quite a lot on a tough, rounded map. We're going to try and get an equal amount done. Try and open up that 4th map as well. Try and figure out what task it is to be able to get that newer tractor as well, which kind of looks like one of the big Case 4 track, but not. It's on wheels. So yeah, we'll try and get that figured out for you guys. And like I say, there'll be 2 spaces. Anyone wants to come along, kick off about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on that one. And yeah, 2 spaces there will be. If you're on Steam, you just join us. If you need the code, I can give you it, because Kev's on console, so you know, full crossplay will be enabled. This is what I mean about this route being so easy once you get past that second tow booth. You know, it's virtually non-stop now all the way to the boat. Well, it is non-stop now all the way to the boat. We've got a couple of slowdowns before we get to the boat, a stop once we get into the boat. And then once we get out of the boat, it's non-stop all the way up to Oslo then. I am going to go up and back on this journey, guys, so if you want to do a run on the way back, it's about an hour 50 coming back. If you want to meet me in Oslo, I'm going to be about an hour getting there. So we're in Oslo for about 9:30. And we'll be finished about 11:10 totally. 10 past, 11:15, something like that. I'm not hanging about up there. I'm going to just whack the next job, maybe have a bio break, and then cracking on straight back the other way. Quick 3,000 miles. Like I say, I'm not going for any mileage things this month, because I don't, because, you know, anytime I may be going back to work before the end of the month, so, because the shoulder is getting there. It's not quite there, but it is getting there. I can kind of reach up now. I'm kind of up to there now, so I'm past 90, so it's getting there slowly. And all I want to be able to do is reach the mirror. I'll reach the mirrors on the outside of the bus, and then I can go back to work. And guys, there is my YouTube channel. Anything that reaches over 100 views offline goes directly to my YouTube channel. If you could pop across, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, watch it for about 60 seconds, comment in the chat. even though obviously it's offline, you still comment in the chat. Anything that you do over there really makes a difference. A few of you guys are now doing it on a regular basis for me. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, a few more if you do it each time, then, you know, we'll maybe soon get noticed. I've got over 1,000 minutes viewed so far, which yeah, GG's guys for that. Lady Bear Trucking. Don't know you though. I know a few of the Lady Bear Trucking guys, but yeah, not that person. What we might do is quickly change trucks before we come back down as well. I'll jump in the Scania, you can see more on the road then, and it's got a backlight if it gets dark. Or I could jump in the Volvo, just means I got to refuel at some point. Just yeah, the Volvo has not got the modded fuel tank. Let's go this way. And I'm keeping it like that, guys, just in case World of Trucks jobs come up. And then I can do the World of Trucks jobs in it, because the fuel tank is the deciding factor whether they work or not. The local mods don't matter. And it will get dark soon, guys, because it's was a 9:45 in game, so it will get dark soon. One thing I have realised with this wheel is, with this wheel now, is I don't know what happened to it, but it's forgotten some of the settings, because my rev counter on the wheel stopped working. It might mean that I have to reinitialize it by letting the Moser software open up the game, and then it might work again. But yeah, it stopped working. But the feeling that I'm getting through the wheel, through the roads, is fucking unbelievable. It really is. I mean, I've had the Logitech wheel, and that was fine for trucking and farming. I've had the Thrustmaster wheel. In fact, just got rid of it. And that was, again, fine for trucking and farming. But this is... the direct drive is just next level. It really is. And for how... I've spoken about this before, how cheap they kind of are now if you're buying brand new. If you think about buying brand new Logitech or brand new Thrustmaster, really should think brand new Moser or brand new Fanatec, because they're very similar prices and they're just next level, the feeling wise. Maybe if I lowered my seat down. Oh, there's that crash coming the other way. It is. Crash boy!
Oi, oi!
Going the wrong way.
I'm going to Villa.
Well, that's your problem. Villa's crap, mate. You should go to a better team. Boo-boo. Will he get it? Will he get it? Will he get it? No, he didn't get it. And to be honest, he'll probably get the Villa before I even get to Oslo. So he might fast travel up to Oslo, because he knows exactly where I start and finish from. I always start and finish from Polaris lines in Oslo. why it's nice and easy to get to. I mean, really is. It's a few extra mile past the town, and you just stay on the motorway, come straight off, go straight into Polaris lines, and offload. It's freaking easy. Was that Crash? Yes, it was. I believe Crash is still live, guys, on his channel. Crash Override 87, I think it is. Or 78, something like that. And if you can have two streams up, it's worth a watch. Fast travel to Oslo like teleportation? Yeah, man. Liam's like, yeah, he is. To be honest, when you're truck driving, if you know the guy's online and driving himself, 78. So he's same age as me. That's a thing. So I'm guessing the 78 is the year he was born. Got us both up. Why didn't you fucking balls deep in it? I struggled. Well, I say I struggle. This PC tends to struggle on if I'm driving and having multiple streams up. It's probably something to do with the internet, because I don't think it's the PC. Because what I got internally in this thing, it should be able to drive this and have two streams up and Discord. Or I don't know whether it's that my end or their end, because sometimes what happens is their stream just pauses. Eric, you're not self-promoting your channel, are you? I hope not. That sort of shit can get you banned, mate. And I'm just a mod who likes to swing his hammer. Let's mention it again and again and again and again. Morning, Tav. How you doing, bro? No, I was born in 1994. Yeah, I get that. And that's why I wrote it. Grumpy 2. Morning, Brax. Yeah, no, definitely no, mate. That's on your side, dude. yeah, that's definitely on your side, dude. Anyway, morning, Brax. How you doing, dude? I would like to remind you that it's 1778. Really? You call it? Wow. Wow, you saying Crash was that old? Jeez, man, that's not fair. Thank you for the red, Eric. Yeah, definitely need to swap this truck when we get to the other end. Those curtains are doing my nutting. And I can't take them out because the whole thing, the curtains in the steering wheel and the interior is all one mod. And I've tried to pull it out and it just don't want to do it. I've literally uninstalled everything but the GPS in this truck. through ALS. Or ALM rather. It's just, I think if the droop bits of the curtain was slightly like an inch to the left or whatever, it'd be fine because I could see through where I'm trying to look forward in the up part of the tassels, and I think it'd be fine then. But yeah, it's just that the down bit is right in my eye line. It's freaking annoying. And to be honest, I've never really noticed it before until the last few days of driving this truck. Anyway, guys, Monday miles. I'm not moaning at all. Except it'd be Monday moaning miles. But guys, what I can say is 9 days to go. No, sorry, scratch that. No, it's not 9 days to go. It's 8 days to go. 8 fucking days to go. And I don't know how many days in front of everybody else Tav gets the game, but it'll be fucking exciting when he does, to see how things play out, you know. Somebody explaining the new stuff in the full version of the game that's coming out of FS25. How many days do you get it in front of everybody else, Tav? Is it 3 or 4? Yes, mate. FS25. I'm asking him questions, and he's probably only just woke up. He's on his first coffee, and he's probably going, "Matt, you're a cunt," because you're already asking me questions. Hopefully this Friday. What, you're allowed to play it this Friday? Fucking GG's, dude. What's that? 4 days before anybody else. Yeah, and then we'll be able to see firsthand the full versions of everything, and yeah, it'll give us a look around the Oriental map, which one of our guys in the Discord seemed to think it was Malaysia, or kind of based on maybe a Malaysian township. But it looks good, you know. Really, I mean, just the little tours that people have done round it so far, it looks really, really good. And just hope that they put in some, I don't know, maybe shops and stuff in the town you can deliver to for like rice and stuff, and a few vegetables and stuff. Hopefully you'll be able to take, you know, some stuffs up to the so I don't know, like the stir fry shops or something. You know, you take your product up to them and sell it. Maybe. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but we'll find out. We shall find out. You almost know what the American maps are going to be like, guys. The American maps are normally fucking mass harvest and shit like that maps, aren't they? But even that map kind of looked exciting in its own way. Yeah, your typical American map, which a lot of people bring out, is very flat, massive fields, and this one kind of looks alright. You know, bit of scope to it, a bit of depth, a bit of gradient to the lands. Looks alright. And then you've got Zalonka, which is, like I say, I'm going to be just probably bobbing about between the community farms, which are going to be, I think they're going to be America and the Asia map, and I'm going to bob about between them and kind of my own, which will be Zalonka. And for a little while, I'm going to try and keep it as cross-play as possible if you want to come and just have a go. You know, if you've never farmed before, you know, just come and have a go. Yeah, and it'll be open whenever I'm online with it, and you can just come and have a play about, even if it's just to drive a tractor around doing some loading and offloading, you know. Also, something that'll please Liam is I might try and, when I'm doing a baling contract, do some manual loading and just try and hone my skills in it. I'd say I can do it, it's just I don't for I don't know what to call it, kind of keep the stream moving, keep the stream flowing on what jobs I'm doing, rather than trying to faff about and manually load bales. Like I say, I can do it, but it takes me a while to get it right. You know, I'd rather the stream flow, but if you guys want to see it, then, you know, you guys want to see it, I'll do it. Well, it's quite a clear night in Germany. It's what, 11:15 at night in game, and visibility is pretty good. It's not overly dark. It's like it's a full moon outside. Oh, second coffee down. Like I say, guys, right after I raid out, I need to quickly go to the doctor's, hand my specimen in so they can test it. Pop to the shop and get some bread and milk or so. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what Tav's up to today. I think he's on the... I think he said last night it was farming. I mean, I wasn't in chat for most of the night. I was just chilling, watching a few films, came on, did a job on air. Just chilled out with a bit of music. One thing I am thinking about doing, guys, is trying to get rid of my other bot. You know, the one that has all the little mini games in it, the vending shit. I'm thinking about getting rid of that. But it's, what do I put in its place? You know, I'd like there to be some sort of mini games available to you guys, but I don't know what to do in that aspect. I've kind of looked at the parachute game, but it's not quite got what I want on it. Or Plinko or so, but that's kind of, you know, copying other streamers when doing that. You know, the parachute game, I kind of looked at it kind of to, you know, maybe if you could sort of say, I don't know, maybe 10 channel points to have a drop, and if you landed, you get so much back, kind of a thing, and it doesn't do that. Well, not as far as I know, anyway. I know you. Oh, it's Black Cocoa. I know the name, I don't know the person. I've seen it, you know, when you do this run, guys, when you do these runs up and down from Oslo and back, there's certain people which you see on here all the time doing the run. I mean, they may be going to San Giovanni, but there's certain people that you get to see all the time. We'll see you in 5 then, Chucky. Literally, guys, I say this all the time when I'm on first thing in the morning. When Chucky goes on the school run, I swear she goes to the door, goes, right, kids, off to school, whacks them out, see you later, bye, slams the door, gets back on the booter. Now, I know for a fact she doesn't do that. I know for a fact that she has me on her phone lurking. She walks to the school with her kids listening to me, kicks them inside, and then comes back and gets on her laptop again. Don't know what you mean, never done this route. Bollocks to you. You did it about 4 times yesterday, Liam. Literally yesterday, what was it? Yesterday dinner time after I came off stream. I literally did a route up, I did a route up and saw him and Lego coming back, and then 5 or 6 hours later I did a route back down and passed him and Lego going back up again. It's not stalking if you pass me on the fucking road, you dickhead. How's that stalking when you pass me? It's not stalking when you pass me going the other fucking way. God, what a numpty. Anyway, guys, we've not got very long to go before we get to the boat. It's not very far off now. I mean, I think it's about 60 mile, and then we're at the boat. And then we've got like 450 mile the other side. So we're going to get there by 9:30, probably. Like I say, we're going to quickly turn around and come straight back again via Odence, because it's slightly faster than using the boat. And it's virtually non-stop all the way down to Italy. Once I get out of the city limits, and I want to change truck as well, which is going to take me about 5 minutes as well, and to get back up into. Well, should I go back up to the port? It's not going to matter too much. It's only 3 mile. So yeah, so we'll just grab a job straight away from the nearest place in Oslo, because, like I say, I want to change truck. Back to my Scania. Look, my Scania. I'm not a Scania fanboy by any means imagination, guys. If I could put the night light in here in this truck and change the interior a little bit, I'd stay in this truck and get rid of the fucking curtain. I'd stay in this truck. I'm very much a DAP fan. I like the electronic mirrors. Yeah. I like the fact that I don't have to look way out here. The window's clear. I can look right out to the side. One thing we have noticed over the last couple of days, though, guys, is how laggy Pro Mods is over the last few days. I mean, I've noticed it big style. Whether I'm streaming or not streaming, it's laggy. And many other people have said the same. They've noticed just a little, every so often it goes bloop, yeah. Right, so then we go through passport control, stop at the boat, and then, whoop, hello. When and if I get the truck wheel, guys, I will put the steering rotation up to 1080. I know that the guy who Tav gave me the video for recommends 1800 steer for realism. But I think 1080 will be enough for TMP. I mean, at the moment, because of the small wheel I'm using, I've only got it on 900, same as I had before. I've also noticed the pedals are a little bit more sensitive, so I may have to adjust the sensitivity in game down a bit more. I've currently got it on 70% braking intensity. I may have to go down to about 60 or so. because I've noticed still when I'm full slamming on, I'm still skidding the brakes. So we're going to gid steer. Leave it in that gear for a little bit till we get out of the port up to the lights. Where are you going, Blue Dot? Okay, he's going back the other way. Good. We'll just pull straight out then. So just under 500 miles to go, guys. Says an arrival time of 9:42 real time. We'll shade a few minutes off of that, and like I say, I'm gonna change track, quickly get the new job in Oslo town and crack on. I say new truck, it's an old truck, but this my other truck and crack on. So if you're in Oslo town in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna say. Yeah, be it the F7 is probably where I'm going to spawn into, and we'll just go and grab the nearest job back down to Toronto. So it'll be about just under a 2-hour job, even though it will say more, but it is just going to be, it's just under 2 hours. And yeah, I'm going to be doing 60. So if you can't keep up, it's on you. And now there's more of you in, guys. A massive congratulations to Crofty 2010 for reaching her goal. Her top goal, that is. And I know it was emotional time. I was lurking away in her chat. And yeah, congratulations to her and commiserations to Mr. H. I say commiserations, but he kind of started all the big giving last night. Even though now that it's happened, he's having to get his first ever tattoo. You're back. Okay. Told you guys, 5 minutes. So guys, we'll probably get up there in about 28 minutes. Like I say, quickly change truck, quick bio break, and straight back the other way. Via Odense. So yeah, wherever you pick the job up from, remember to, if you're coming with me, to put a little marker on the motorway just north of Odense. Peripheral UK, English only please, otherwise you'll either get timed out or banned. But for now, for Modkin, just delete whatever he said. I know it's being held up in the Curse Autobot. Yep. Can't see anything. Yeah, he said something in a different. Somebody said something in a different language, and it was being held up in the like the swear pot. I don't know why the Autobot's even getting invoked because I've turned it right off, unless Twitch has turned it back on again. It's a pain in the ass. You know, I'm an over 18s channel. I've turned all the cursing off. I can mod it myself, or with the help of you guys, that is. And yeah, it keeps getting invoked. And it's like, I don't need you to get invoked. I can do it myself. With you guys. It was a rude one, was it? Okay. You obviously use Google Translate on it. Get a nice straight. There we go. It's always so expensive to come over that fucking bridge. So we'll probably be in Oslo in about 25 minutes, guys. And like I say, I'm going to quickly get my other truck, spawn back to Oslo, grab the nearest job back down to Toronto via Odense. And like I say, it's an open convoy. Anybody can come jump in with me. You just need to learn to drive at 60 because that's what I'm going to be pinned at. I think there's one slowdown point, but not many. A couple of toes once you get to Italy. And the rest is just pure get the cruise control on 60 mile an hour, where we go. You see now why I say I need an interior light. My Volvo's got one. It's got an interior light, so you guys can see more of what's going on in cab. My Scania's got one. Won't you fill me in? Parents trying to find out what we were up to saying. 60 seems so slow when you're on the outside, especially when you're on the motorway. Yeah. So, Tav, you probably missed this conversation, but those fields I was doing yesterday, yeah, they were a pain in the ass. They kept going back to mode state, no matter how many times I windrowed them. So in the end, I just decided to complete the contracts via the F12 and reset them. They were just, it was just strange. All three fields were kind of, even though I windrowed them, were going back to mode state once I tried to bail them. And when I tried to bail them, the bailer wasn't going up at all. It was like the animation was saying I was collecting grass, but yeah, it wasn't collecting in the baler to complete the bales. So I just completed the contracts and F12 the fields back to state. You've rebooted the server last night. Okay, that might have that might have fixed it anyway. But yeah, I reset the three fields that I did. I think it was 28, 31, 32 maybe, or 32, 33. 3 grass fields anyway. Diverse Gaming, that's Old Age Gamer. Used to be in my chat quite a lot, but all of a sudden started trolling me. And I know it was him because I mentioned it one day. If whoever was making names up, I would ban you for life. Immediately exited here, and I've never seen him since. So if he's still in your chat, guys, just watch out. And I did nothing to really upset him. You know, all I said was because a couple of weird names came in the chat that if I found out who you are, you would be banned for life. Nothing no other streamer would have done. And yet all of a sudden, yeah, the trolling started. It seems to have stopped now. Or at least calmed right down now. For instance, I did have somebody pretend they were Music Man Luke through the radio the other week, and we kind of figured out it was him sending me rude messages through the radio messenger, and that IP address has now been banned. So what's my plans for the rest of the day? After I get off stream checking, I need to go to the doctor's, hand a specimen in, go to the shop quickly and get some bread and milk, but other than that, not much on the cards. I'll either chill in truck or maybe I'll do a bit of radio while Tav's on the farm. I'll probably end up doing radio while Tav's on the farm, maybe. Unless Music Man Luke becomes alive and does the 11 till 2 slot, 11 till 1 slot. Very happy with the yesterday's VOD of the farm though. Offline views were nearing 500, so freaking amazing. Anybody watched that after I went offline? Absolutely amazing. And to be honest, I wasn't really doing nothing special on the farm yesterday. I did a couple of fertilizing contracts with the liquid fert wagon. And like I tried to do those 3 fields of silage. That didn't quite work out, but yeah, nothing really special, and got quite a few offline views. Very, very, very happy with it. And as always, guys, I always go back once a month, check my volumes, check the viewing. Well, not check the viewing, but check how you guys view it. Not the viewing. I check how you guys are viewing the stream and just see if I can maybe alter some settings, make it better. Oh, that reminds me, I need to back about with OBS again. If you need a hand, Chucky, just shoot me up after I'm off stream, or you know, maybe Tav before he goes live or something. Tav knows more about OBS than I do, but okay, we're not far off now. It's letting the music go through the vol again. Okay. Yeah, probably be your audio channels have maybe reverted back to a default state. That'll be my guess. Pretty sure you know how to fix it. But it will be later tonight. That'll do it. Yeah, no worries. I mean, the good thing is when like me and Tav separate our audio channels, we have the goodness that kind of is the Wave software, and that does all the separating for us in a ways, and all we do is add music to the stream in OBS and then click to delete the channel, the audio channel, and we're done, kind of a thing. But the audio is already separated to what we've picked for Wave to do. There is other software that can do that. There's something, I forget what it's called, but it's something Banana that does a similar thing, and it's free. And there's also I think it's the Beacon software. That's free, can be used with any mic and stuff. And it's very similar. Right, dude, doctor's time. Have a great stream. Catch you later. You have a good one, Chucky. And hopefully, maybe he has some ideas that are good for you. Or it could be a she doctor. I don't know. Yeah, guys, there's no great secret to the way people separate their audio. It's just a case of having the right programs to choose from to be able to do it. Instead of trying to let Windows do it, because Windows sometimes will just revert back to default state after an update. And occasionally does with the Wave software. Occasionally you go, why isn't that coming through Wave? And you go back to the Windows audio and you go, okay, it's reverted back to normal state instead of going through this channel or that channel that you've already put it through. And yeah, it's just nothing to quickly check to see which channel it's actually going through. I actually virtually all the time now, before I go live, I check every channel now. I've got into a kind of routine with it of checking my channels before I hit that live button. Also, I've got used to also, if there's any updates, I don't do them until my live is over with, and like within an hour of, say, me pushing live, I won't do them either. Just in case anything goes wrong, then I have enough time to correct anything that is off, shall we say. Right, so we should be at this delivery point in 7 minutes, which will knock it down to 32. So it'll be probably about 40 by the time we leave here. By the time I change truck, have a quick bio break, and yeah, we're going to go back down the other way. Which probably means stream's going to end about 20 past 11, something like that. By the time I have a little walkabout down to the doctors and stuff. And then we'll think about what we're doing. It's probably going to be about midday. By the time we maybe get on the radio, maybe head tab out on the farm. Probably going to be about midday. Getting quite bright here now. Alexa, computer off. It's only because I got a light right above, well, almost right above where I am. I say right above, it's about maybe a meter and a half to my left. And then there's another one in the TV area part of the front room, which is also controlled by voice. And I'm a right track, baby, I was born this way. So, my sick note lasts until the 21st of November. I'm hoping I won't be home that long, but you never know. Like I say, recovery for my shoulder is going slowly. I'm getting movement a little bit extra every day, but at the moment it doesn't seem fast enough for me to be able to go back to work. But yeah, I could do with a good couple of months of just blasting out back to work. Really could. Just to get back on track with some stuff. I've just noticed something with this truck. The like the mirror that tells you where the path is on my near side. You can see that in the camera mirror. I've just noticed it. Wonder if I can take that off so that it's not in the way. And guys, we are listening to Simulator Radio, and I am a partner streamer and presenter. And if you'd like to gift to the station and keep us on air, there's the link. Go to the donate button, go to the Patreon button, give what you can. So we're actually passing Oslo, or we'll be passing Oslo on our left in a second. But the drop-off point is just above. So by the time we get going again, it's actually going to be daylight, but I'm still going to swap truck. Like I say, we're going to go back down via dense, so it's going to be slightly longer mileage-wise, but not too much longer on time. It's like an hour. It's like a 5-minute extra journey to do like 300 miles extra. And like I say, you're quite happy to, if you want to come along for the ride. I will be doing 60 mile an hour on the cruise control though. There will be a couple of slowdowns for passing quite close to towns, so it will slow us down to 50 for a couple of the bits, but yeah, not many. Right, let's get rid of the slowdown because it gets a bit tight, doesn't it? See, it says Oslo up here, but the main town is actually way below. I'll show you in a minute when we spawn back in with the truck. And we'll just pick a job up from the town. We'll lose about 5 mile maybe. I say 5 mile in game, it's probably about 50 mile, but safe's coming back up. Like I say, if you want to come with me, meet me at the F7 in about 10 minutes. Like I say, I'm going to quickly swap trucks, go for a bio break, and we'll just pick the nearest place to go grab a job from. See, this is why I love this drop off, because it's straight off the motorway, slow down a little bit for this turn, and the next turn at the roundabout, and you're in. And then if you want to go back the other way straight away, you just pick your next destination, and you're straight back on the dual carriageway motorway straight away and gone again. It's that quick. Right. Let's quickly swap the truck over. That's probably going to put me in Frankfurt. It has. Quickly fast travel back to Oslo. No. What do I mean I don't? That's there, dickhead. Duh. Okay, so it's put me. Let's have a quick look at the map before I go for a whiz. So it's put me right in the middle of Oslo town. So we're probably going to go around to BHV or Raynar Logistics to grab a job in a second. And yeah, this is where we normally go. So, you know, it saves the 5 minutes going up and coming back kind of the thing with the job. But when we pick the job, guys, we're going to go and put a marker right here. And that will take us around the bridge and down. But for now, guys, I'm going to go have a bio break, so I shall see you in a few minutes. I am back. No, it don't look like I'm back, but I am back. Put on that one. Right. Oh, right, we're in the scanny. No, what we'll do is whack that on. That one. Welcome back. Thank you very much, dude. Right, we're just going to go up the road here, create a job, and then we're coming back down. Lights. We'll go to... I've never been in this company before, even though I've kind of lit them both up. Let's go into Pentnar, Rentnar, whatever it is. So let's go into Rentnar. TMP. Oh, Adrian. I know you. Let's go back down to Toronto. To the marina. Brake fluid, yeah, that'll do. Take job immediately. Go. Hi. What I will do is just hit that because this one has roof lights. Okay. Look at you with your Halloween skin on. Like that. Right. Now that we've put that on and we stop still, let's go into the map. Like I say, we need to put a blip on Odense. So we put a blip just there. That way it changes the map, and once you get down to near Berlin, you're almost on the same. Once you get to south of Berlin, you're on the same highway, because otherwise you'd be going up past Berlin, really close to Berlin, and then Rostock. So, yeah. Right, I'm gone. I don't know if Adrian's going to pop along with us, but if they do, they do. I absolutely love this truck. I really do. This is my favourite truck. Whoa, and I missed the fucking turn. What a dick. Didn't plan for that. Sorry, didn't plan for that. That's what happens when you yat. I'm a professional, really. Morning, Z, how you doing? Hope work is okay for you today. Oh, that was your clip that was talking, not not something in my ears. Anyway, 60, here we go. Now, what I have noticed with this truck, guys, is it's slightly lower geared, even though it does a higher speed. So, you know, I can get down to 40 with it, and I really don't have to mess about changing gears. Day off, dude? GG's. It looks like Adrian's actually going to come along, or Adrian is actually going to come along for the ride. So, we got somebody added to convoy. So in-game, what are we? 3:54 in the morning. So it will get slightly lighter in a minute. The cab light, the night light will go off. Big sat nav again. 1,880 miles. It says 2 hours 17, but it's not. It's about 1 hour 50. So yeah, well, like I say, we'll knock it down. By the time we get the other end, it'll be about 11:30, which is about perfect for taking that thing down to the doctor's, dropping that off, quickly nipping to the shop, get some more bread and milk, and yeah, then we'll decide whether we go in radio or farming. And don't forget, guys, stick with me to the end. We're raiding into Tav as normal when we go early. Well, when Tav's on after me. I say that because sometimes, you know, there's stuff happens in the background, you know, IRL stuff happens and, you know, he doesn't go live. You know, but that's just the IRL shit. Hey, Gene, you know the divert round Odense? That's the way I'm going.
Okay.
But now it's daytime, guys. There's a lot of picturesque stuff that happens. You know, look at that. I know actually, and it's like, you cunt, why did you go fucking out of the truck? It's my thing, I like showing people to bridges. So, the interior of this truck is a mod, and so is the sat-nav. Very, very easy to get hold of, to be honest. And allowed in TMP. You know, you're allowed up to 100 mods in TMP, as long as they don't kind of show out of your truck. So stuff like some of the underglows that other people can see aren't allowed, and you can get banned for them. But you're allowed 100 changes to your truck, as long as it doesn't impact the smooth running of TMP. And I say smooth running, it's not kind of smooth running at the moment, it's kind of a little bit fucking laggy, if I'm totally fair. But yeah, because we're 10 mile an hour above the speed limit, guys, that real time will drop like a motherfucker. It really will. I say drop like a motherfucker. It won't drop that fast, but, you know, every kind of minute in real terms I do, it'll probably drop by 2 minutes. Grabbing a drink. What have we got? We've got Fanta, Fruit Twist. Yeah, another bridge for you, Atriana. Hey, look straight down. Yay! Like you're a cunt. I love looking around, it's good. On some of these bridges, you actually see quite a lot. Some you see nothing, but except water, but some you can actually quite a lot of stuff that you wouldn't normally see. So after the superb effort of Crofty and all the guys that were driving with her yesterday, I did manage to get back to 4th in the table after they put in an extreme amount of effort in yesterday for her charity stream week. Yeah. And like I say, GG's to the total that she raised within that week. And And look, commiserations to Mr. I say commiserations. He's kind of looking forward to having his first tattoo, and it's going to be with the Son of a Glitch logo, or a modified version of it. Anyhow, I believe Loopy's designing a tattoo-friendly logo. Hopefully, not too dissimilar from our actual logo, but tattoo friendly none the least. To know it's true, being on the bottom line sure ain't no fun. Really must pick up the strength in my right arm again. Having the shakes whenever I pick up a cup or can, try and drink it is freaking unreal. Oh yeah, hold on. Baby, hold on. This is what I mean, guys. You put some decent music on, and whether you're trucking or farming, whatever you're doing, the time just flies along. And also having you guys along for the ride to talk about it is a bonus as well. Right, this is one of the slowdown bits, guys. Some people can actually get around this at 60. My trucks don't seem to be able to do it. So we'll just slow down to about 45-ish. And even that was nearly too quick. But like I say, with this truck, it seems to be lower geared, so I can get down to 40 without changing gear and speed back up again. When I go through the tow boost, I probably only have to change down one gear instead of two. Well, I say two, it's 5 or 6 in it, and a 16 speed in that DAF. So I go from high 4th gear to high 1st gear to go through a booth. Now here's my theory about putting out me messages for the TMP, for the VTC. If I look across and they've got a VTC logo on them, I just go high. Safe journey from the VTC. If they've got no VTC logo on, I put out the one that says about the truck split link. I don't know. It's just the way I'd do it. But anyway, speaking about the VTC, guys, let's do this in chat for the first time today. Let's do that one. Which ad should we do, guys? Should we do the long one or the short one? Let's do the short one. We haven't done it in a while. We do indeed. So if you're over 18, you're looking for a VTC that's very, very casual. Well, I say casual, it's as casual as you want to make it. All we ask, guys, is that you complete 660 miles. 1 month and free. That's the easiest way to not confuse you about our mileage rule. Which 660 miles, that's less than an hour. Less than an hour's driving a month and you complete the mileage. And to put it this way, I've got probably 6 times or 8 times that amount of mileage and we're only on day 4. And I've not been on it massively amounts. I mean, I went on it for a couple hours first day with the guys. I was on it yesterday for about 3 hours, and today I'm going to be on it when we get back down the other end about 3.5 hours. So not long to get the amount of mileage I've already done for the VTC. You know, if you know where you're going and know which roads to be on, you can do very quick miles for real, in the real stat, without really thinking about it. I mean, yes, some of these long, like, mileage getter roads are a little boring because they're mainly dual carriageway and motorways, but it's the way you got to do it. I was speaking to Crash the other day because he normally goes for top UK driver of the month, so he doesn't just set himself on top VTC driver of the month for real miles. He looks at the bigger board, the top UK driver of the month. And when I spoke to him the other day, he was a bit disappointed because the guy that was first looked like he'd actually stacked about 3 jobs, because like with 2 days into it, he'd already got 20 odd thousand miles on the board. I mean, that's doable, but we reckon he stacked about 3 jobs of a couple of thousand miles, which means he's got which means what stacking means, guys, is you've got 1, 2, 3 maybe profiles on a player, and you've got to the end of the job and you don't put it in, and then on the next month, there's Liam. It's fridge.
Yeah.
It's the fridge.
It sure is. Go on, speed up, mate. You're slow.
Doing 60. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, if you have 2 or 3 profiles set up where you can, say, log the individual jobs, you get to the end of your 2,000 mile job, say, and you save it, and then you go into the other profile, do another couple of thousand miles, don't put it in, save it, and then at the start of the next month, you carry on talking shit. Then start of the next month. You go into your save games, you put those jobs in, and you're 4,000 miles ahead without really driving 4,000 miles. So, yeah, a lot of people do it. And they were talking about, I say they, SCS, TMP, know that this happens. And they were talking about some way of stopping it. Because I think they want the leagues and stuff to be fair. That, you know, the mileage that you're putting in is from this month. You know, so the only way I think they can do it is to look at when you start the job. So if you start the job the day before, so say on the 30th, that job doesn't count if you complete it on the 1st. It's the only way I can think about doing it, and that coding is dead simple for somebody that knows what they're doing, I think, for letting that mileage count for the monthly miles. I mean, all they'll probably do is, if you do something like that, is they'll put it in as a defunct job or something, so it won't count on your real mileage total. But that being said, talking about the game, guys, the upcoming DLC of Greece looks very, very nice. I've seen a couple of previews of it already, thanks to Vautonomy and a couple of other people's VODs on YouTube. That looks very, very nice. Also, in those VODs were a couple of clues about things that are coming up. So apparently good to go for, I don't know whether it's actually going to come in, so don't quote me on it. Good to go, though, is the new Volvo 750. Also good to go is the Mercedes Atros. And if those VODs are anything to go by that I've watched recently, also rigid trucks might become a thing with 1.53, which is due very, very soon. It's already in beta. So give it a couple of weeks. That might be a thing before Christmas. The S-Way, Windy's favourite, that's still maybe 6 months or so away. So they have scanned it, they have put it in for approval, and obviously everything else just needs inputting and stuff for that truck to become a thing. But the Mercedes Actros MP5, I think it is, which a few years ago there was a mod out for it, and if you've ever driven the Fleetliner from ATS, or the Freightliner from ATS, that has the digital dashboards, that's basically what that Mercedes has got. It is a nice interior, and that will, if I can get a big sat nav like this one's got, that will probably become my favourite go-to truck. So you'll probably see me driving a Mercedes if that truck ever comes out in like a half decent spec. It is very, very nice. Oh, Miss Loz is already on the farm. Is she live? No, she's not live. I'm laughing because I'm looking at who is live. So as we know, guys, Crash that was going the other way, he's live at the moment. Mad Alex is also live, guys. The Mr. Napper himself. Yeah, he's also live right now. Right, this tow booth up ahead I don't think is a tow booth, it's off to one side. Or unless it's the bridge tow booth, which has got no barrier anyway. Kiss me. Anyway, good morning guys, how are we all doing out there? We've got about an hour, 40 minutes of the stream to go. So yeah, it's going to be about 11:30 when I raid out into the average Viking, and who I think will be on the farm today. And I can tell you now, already on it, or on a farm anyway, is Mr. Loopy Loza and Mr. Jinx. So guys, this is a nice bridge. But there's nothing here. There's really nothing to look at except water. Now in the winter, I've been to this sort of area in the winter 4 or 5 times, and I can tell you now, in the winter, this whole area is almost full of ice. Really. It gets really, really cold. Like I say, there's normally ice in this channel, quite a lot of it. And when the Tor ferries come over to Sweden and Denmark and go through this channel, they normally, well, they sometimes have an icebreaker go in front of them and just crack the ice open so they can, the cruise liner just come through. It's sort of like a long weekend away, the cruise liners, the DFDS cruises. I don't know if the DFDS cruises are still going actually. But you get on, you like it's like a 72-hour cruise there and back, and you have like a few hours in either Denmark or Sweden. And I've done that a number of times, like 6 or 8 times. And nearly every time we used to go, it's fucking winter over there, over in Scandinavia. So it's kind of like, yeah, let's go over when it's fucking cold. I mean, it's not cold on the ship, it's fucking nice on the ship, even though the ship's always fucking 20 degrees. But I can tell you now, it's one of the roughest crossings I've ever been on. When you come out of the channel and go into the North Sea, fuck, it's rough. Or can be rough. What I aim for, guys, I aim to get down about 800 mile, and then hopefully if we need a bio, then we'll pull into a service stations, have a bio, and correctly crack on. And that goes if anybody in the convoy as well needs one. I know Adrian's in chat right now, so hopefully if he needs a bio, let me know that he's pulling in, and either we'll slow down or we'll pull in with him. But as you can tell, guys, this is one of my favourite trucks. 59,000 miles on it already. Yeah, Shando's not bad. I mean, I totally ignore the top wing mirror, which is kind of like your blind spot mirror. On most trucks, that'll be on the bottom of your mirrors, but on the Scania, they seem to put it on top. All I do really, because I don't use those mirrors, is I just lower your main mirror down. Works for me. And in terms of setting up field of view and stuff like that, I normally put the seat right back and put the field of view on 80. That's in most trucks, that allows you to see your near side mirror. Well, your near side mirror to you. It's obviously the offside mirror to everybody else, but yeah, your near side mirror to you. And like I say, it works for virtually every single truck, including ATS. The only one it doesn't work for is the new Mac. The new Mac has a very wide stance with its mirrors, and you have to put it back to like 101% of field of view to see the near mirror, and for me it goes kind of fish-eyed in a way, which I hate. So whenever I drive that truck, if I drive that truck again, I'll keep it as my normal settings, and I'll put 2 virtual mirrors up, and then it'll be all good. Oh, we have blue dots behind. Who are you? Oh, there's a blue dot as well. And Antoni has caught us up. So we'll just be careful around the next few turns. Well, he's nowhere near, to be honest. There's some racing line. Right, I'm just watching this other blue dot coming up, because Adrian's a blue dot to me, but I'm just watching this other blue dot coming up behind him. There's, yeah, through those wiggles, he actually caught up quite a bit. Right. City limit, speed limit. And like I say, because this one's got kind of a low range gearbox, 50 to 60, it just speeds up on its own. You want to get past this, dude, you're going to have to do 62. And some people don't like doing 62. Crash will do 62 everywhere. Unless he's in a convoy with somebody, and then Crash actually kind of behaves and will stick behind whoever's streaming, if you're streaming it, or if you're lead, or if even if you're just leading, he will just stick on your bumper and follow you. Very good like that. So we're just about to, well, we've been past Odense, we're going over the bridge now. We're about to hop on to the southbound dual carriageway as well. That's coming up shortly. This isn't a bad place to look at. Look, a bit of like an oil refinery or a water place, distilling place down there. Yeah, bit of a town over there. And whatever that is over there. Looks like a farm, I don't know, corn distillery maybe? Maybe a brewery. And we're catching somebody up as well. Like I say, guys, I did this route last night, and basically the only places I needed to slow down for was when I got down to Italy, except for that turn way back there. So who's this? Danish Logistics. And he's sort of got a Knight Rider-ish theme going on to his, like Knight Rider stroke A-Team sort of theme going on to his truck with the red line down. That was nice of him, wasn't it? Beeping to say that we cleared him. I gotta admit, if you play ATS, guys, and you sort of like get behind a few of the Americans, they will get on the CB and speak to you the whole way. It's, yeah, the community over there, like the regulars, are amazing like that. You really feel like you're in a truck driving it, yapping on the CB the whole way. It's fun times. Doesn't happen a lot on ETS. I mean, occasionally it happens. The guy get on the CB and say, like, safe journey, dude, and stuff. Occasionally he says it in his own language. When they do that, I just answer back with my auto message. Dude, either pass me or not. You're lagging a bit, dude, as well. I'm not gonna signal you in till you well clear me. Yeah, I'll do. So I got Adrian back behind me again. And this is basically how truck life is, guys. Once you get on the motorway, cruise control on, chill out. I have seen and been with drivers that literally make coffees while they're driving their trucks like this. I shit you not. I mean, you take it. There's the coffee maker right there. Whack your cup in. It's like a Dolce Gusto or so, you know. Whack your pod in, or away you go. Make your coffee. Add milk and sugar to it if you need to, and away you rock. You got your coffee. Because if you got it set up, guys, your truck set up nice, you could do it all one-handed. Put sugar in, put your milk in, grab your drink, and then, you know, when you get to a services, you just wash your cup, you know, every so often. So even though, like, you may have 3 cups of coffee without washing your cup, as soon as you get in the services, you make sure you take your cup with you, wash it out, wash your spoon off or whatever, and away you go. Like I say, I've seen it done. I've been in with a trucker. So we're 600 miles down on this journey, guys. Like I say, the time estimated is going down rather rapidly. It said 10 past 12 when we left. It's now down to 10 to 12. Like I say, that will come down even further. I'm expecting to lose another 20 minutes on that quite nicely. Like I said, about 11:30, finish the job. And remember, guys, if you have points to spend, so exclamation points to find out what your Lumia points are, obviously you know what your channel points are. There are 3 tiers of redeems. So tier 1 is the Lumia redeems. They're very cheap, very cheerful, like on-screen redeems, quite funny, some of them. That's tier 1. Then you have the slightly more in your face, get involved on the screen a bit more, tier 2 ones, which are your channel points. And then you have your jump scare, kind of fill the whole screen redeems for your bit redeems. AJ Beemorth, no worries, Dave. Thank you very much for your first time chat. And I know you've been into people's like Average's stream and a few others that I know when I've been lurking around, so yeah, I've seen your name before. And guys, I've never really made a big deal of it, but I have been with Throne for a little while now, but I've never really made a big deal of it. Down on the left hand side of the screen, it's my link to Throne. There's a couple of ideas in there already for like Christmas gifts if you want, instead of subbing to the channel or buying bits. Yeah, there's a couple of ideas in there. If you get any of the shirts, I will start wearing them as soon as we get into December. In every stream, I'll wear somebody's gift if you so buy one. So he's not really got that far ahead. I expect he's doing 60, same as me, but mine's sort of low 60 because it works mainly. The limiter works better on kilometers, and there's a low. People know what I'm talking about now. There's a low 60 and a high 60, and he's probably the high side of 60, and I'm the low side of 60 because he's that 1 kilometer above me. Not only that, but your ping makes a difference as well. So if you got a better ping to the server, you seem to go a little bit faster. I mean, we thought at one point, me and Brax were going to test theories out on trucks, and we thought that stuff like the high like the high roof and stuff, and all your extras, that which would get in the way of your thermos over the truck, would all make a difference. And we were going to try it out one day and just see, or like tag axle, a single axle or so, all would make a difference in. To be honest, A, we never really got round to it, and B, we don't really think it makes a difference. Your ping, through TMP, your ping makes more of a difference than anything. If you've got a high ping, you know, you'll probably be going slower than anybody else, even doing the same speed. Or if you've got a lot of shit open like I have now for streaming, I'll probably be slightly slower than everybody else. But if you're using tag axle, what will happen is you'll be slightly more stable than single. Oh, that dude's turning off. We're actually staying on. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the memories. So once we get down below Berlin to Halle, then we're back on the normal roads. So we're not quite there yet. When I say back on normal roads, we'd be back as if we went across the boat once we go past Halle and join the motorway down there. I know some people will think this is boring, doing 2 jobs, really long jobs. To be honest, to find us, to join in, it's very, very simple. You can look on TMP Live Map, see where I'm going. Don't know who you are. Yeah, you can go on TMP Live Map, see where I'm going, get 20, 30 miles down the road, get a job to where I'm going, and yeah, get ahead of me and join convoy when I pass. I've done it to a few people, you know, you did notice that they were online, joined them in the middle of a job. If I notice, all you need to do is know where they're going, and mine's at the top of the screen. Taranto Marina. So basically, we're heading down toward, we're going between Hamburg and Halle. We're heading south. So from Halle, we'll be turning even more south down towards Italy. So that's basically your next 20 minutes taking care of where we're going. We've got one loop-de-loop to do, which we'll have to slow down for. I knew there was one on the route, I forgot where it was, but it's actually coming up. And the actual gear shifter that this truck's using is almost like the mod I'm using. So I have a switch on the left hand side of it. I've got a button which sometimes I've tried to assign to the radio, but I don't know why it stopped working, but it doesn't seem to work sometimes. And yeah, on the front of it is a switch the same as the kind of like the one on the side of that one. So I'm not crying, I just got a bit of sleep just suddenly turned up in my eyes. Just trying to clear it. And I missed that dude going the other way, so what we'll do is we'll just post a little message to say, hey. Right, okay, here we go. Now, will my USB hub behave? Sometimes it doesn't behave, sometimes it does when I've been in a gear for quite a long time. Sometimes it's goes to sleep. And when I try and change gear now, it will say I'm in the low part of my gearing. No, it's behaving. I got to change down because I need to be about 40-ish mile an hour going around here. '40's kind of nice. 40 I'd do quite nicely. Except that bit which tightens up. Like I said, I don't know why, but the LED light for the RPMs have gone back to default. I think I just need to start the game up through the Moser app again. That to return to normal. I hope. I hope it's that simple. At the moment, they're just flashing at me. And away we go. We shouldn't need to slow down now until we get to Italy. Oh, there's Brax. I knew he was going to do that, bastard. Morning, Brax. Toss bag. Wonder if this button's working. Morning, Brax. Guess not. Unless he's just doesn't want to fucking answer me. That's a big services there off to my right now. I mean, look, you turn off right, you turn right for fuel, you go right again for fucking... Oh, you'd have to go through that whole services about 5 or 6 times just to fucking turn it all yellow. It's a big old services. And also they're talking about going back to the SDS videos, they're also talking about the draw quality or different things around the map that you see, like bushes and grass and stuff, how they've re-engineered it to be more but take up less space in the game. So the quality's more but actually less space. Which should make your, I don't know, driving experience a little better, I feel. You know, the fact that they've made things better quality, but, you know, say less in terms of... Put it in simple terms ways. Say that tree down there takes up 30 kilobytes to make. But they've made it better quality and put it down to 20 kilobytes. It can only be good for the game, can it? You know, better quality, but taking up less space. And the same with buildings and stuff. They've made them better quality, but take up less space. So, you know, it'd all be good. I don't know how that works. I'm not clever enough to know how that works, but yeah. So excited, guys. 8 days to FS25. I get my code probably midnight as soon as it clicks into the 12th, so release day. I probably get my code like at midnight. I won't be awake. I should load it in the morning, so by the time, say, Tav wakes up, he'll already be on it and playing. Well, he might not be woken up and playing with it, but it'll take me about, I don't know how big the file is, probably take me about 20-30 minutes to download it. I've got a Steam copy with the year 1 pass. I don't know whether I still get the MacDon or Gold Harvester with that, because I didn't pre-order it through Steam or Giants. I ordered it through CD Keys because it was the cheapest option for me. So I don't know whether I still get the Gold Harvester and the is it the MacDon pack that you got free with it? It's like a grass swather thing, that little red thing. I'm hoping so. But like I say, I don't know. So we're coming up to Alley. I didn't ask you a fucking question. I don't know why. She answers me without even me saying the command word. So we're just coming past Halley in Seal, whatever you want to call it, Cell. Yeah, so we'll be on the... Well, once we take the right, we'll be on the motorway we're normally on to come back down. Mr. Demonic Dragon, how are you? Mr. DD? The man who come in and went, don't call me DD, it's like you're calling me a woman. I went, no, I'll be calling you Double D if that was the case. Tav will get to play weekend before it comes out. Yes. He's hoping his game clears to be played Friday. So hopefully Friday we shall have our first look at FS25, what the full game that we're all gonna get, which is gonna be fucking amazing. It will be fucking amazing. Giant's version of the game will be released before. Yeah, I ordered mine through CD Keys, mate. So mine's a Steam copy, and I don't get the code until the day of release to be able to download it. But I'm hoping the code that they've given us, or anybody who's ordered it through CD Keys, is still the pre-release version, like the as if you bought it pre-release. So you get all the extra bits. You know, like the MacDon pack and the Gold Harvester. It'd be the same day release, but people on Giants will play it a few hours before, and Steam and other platforms. Yeah. I'm hoping that they let you download it kind of straight away, even if they've got a time for the actual release. I'm hoping that they'll let you download it. And then obviously when if they have like a time for release, hopefully they'll let you download it before. Or it's just midnight, you know. So by the time I wake up, I'll have my code, I can download it and play it straight away. I wonder if somebody's made a dev tool for it already. So I don't know. When I start as a Lunker again, I won't need to start from total scratch. Even though I plan to start from kind of scratch, but kind of not. I'm presuming the map won't change from what I'm currently playing. Or maybe it will. Maybe it will change slightly. I don't know. But maybe it won't. So I can carry on my personal farm. Well, I say carry it on, start slightly again, but not totally from scratch on New Farmer. Okay, I'm guessing we just got over an hour to go by how fast we're going. So yeah, probably about, well, maybe just after 11:30 if I was to estimate a time. But we are on the normal downslope to where we normally go through, so the rest of this road is kind of very familiar to me in terms of where we're going. So yeah, we'll hit the Austrian border pretty soon, within the next 300 miles or so. Then go through a toll as we exit Austria into Italy. And then the next toll after that is just before we get into Taranto. And then it's just a quick 2-minute journey down into the marina. Yeah, I know. Oh, Miss Loza is live. Guys, if you want to watch some farming, you can put up 2 screens. Miss Loopy Loza is currently live on the community farm, I believe. I hope if she's doing a baling contract, she has better luck with them than I fucking did the other day. That was a nightmare. It was like I was in a dream. It really was. Mow the grass. Come down with the windrow. Row the grass up. Come with the baler, and then all of a sudden the grass goes, nope, you're not having that. Go back to fucking mowed state. Fucking nightmare. And then all of a sudden even the baler stops collecting the grass because the grass is glitched out. It's like, no. But it has reset the server, so it might have cured whatever problems were going on. I mean, I reset those fields anyway, so. We got nobody behind us, so I'm just going to cut this a little bit. And yeah, might have a mile less by cutting the corner probably. On a journey like this, a mile ain't gonna make no difference whatsoever. Hear me when I say, hey, it's murder on the dance floor. Might take the car keys up with me and move it fully in the space. I think last time I drove it, didn't really put it entirely in the space. Kind of taking up a space and a half. If somebody's put on my car a notice, please park your fucking car properly. I will literally stick it on the cunt's door that I'm parked outside and go, it's a fucking legally fucking car, so, well. We've got our own car park here in the flats, but my car doesn't fit in it. Or the car doesn't fit in it. And we've got a garage, but the car doesn't fit in it. The cars, it's like the car spaces in the garage were like molded from the 60s or something. So it won't accept the big car we got now. I mean, it didn't accept the car we had before, let alone the car we got now. I mean, there's a couple of guys in the flats that have got, one's got a Qashqai, a Nissan Qashqai, that barely fits in the spaces, and another one's got a fucking Range Rover, and that doesn't fit in it. It doesn't fit in the spaces. And the cleaner that comes, the cleaner kind of gardener, that maintenance guy that comes once a week, he's got a fucking Range Rover. And like I say, that doesn't fit in those spaces. $900 to go. It says 11:45. That may be the case. It won't be the case because we're doing 60 and the roads are 50, so we'll knock at least 10 minutes off of that. 10-15 minutes off of that. Like I say, this is about an hour's distance now, or less than an hour's distance. You know, when you're on roads like this is less than an hour. Which is why I say, guys, that our mileage rates are one of the lowest around, and one of the most lax around. That's why, yeah, it's very easy to be able to do your miles, complete them. If you want to crack on and do more miles and go for, I don't know, like Crash does, go for the best UK driver mileage board, you know. You know, you can do that. If you just want to get internally the best mileage board, you can do that. You know, as long as you complete your 660. If you want to be the biggest race mileage collector, you can do that. As long as you do 660 real, somewhere in between. We allow you to drive how you want to drive. Obviously, we prefer real miles. And once a week guaranteed, we do a convoy. The average Viking 11 o'clock on a Saturday does convoy. That may change, may not change when 25 comes out, FS25 comes out. Not too sure yet. I do know something. Otto is checking out some banging tunes this morning. And literally, although I know we've been going on this job about an hour now, you know, literally, it feels like I've been sat here 10 minutes chatting shit. Oh, this is a tune. I'm trusting guys' levels are good now. I mean, I had a few guys come back to me and went, yeah, your music's a little loud, so I've turned it down a bit. Right, we're coming off. Like I say, except for that roundy-bounty freaking junction and that first one at like 100 miles out of Oslo, it's really the only slowdown points on nearly the whole route, except the couple of toes in Italy that we got to do. And because like I got such a light load on brake fluid. Yeah. I mean, I'm not earning much money by doing this route. I just want the miles. Money's no object. I'm gonna have to pick Crash's brains a little later when he I don't know whether he's going to bed today or not, but I'm gonna have to pick his brains for altering the DAF's interior. Maybe I have to delete the truck and make it again. That may be a thing I have to do. Which is a shame because I've racked up about 50,000 miles on that one as well. But if that Mercedes Actros comes out and is as good as the mod, that will soon be rack up shit tons of miles, I can tell you that by nothing. Hi guys, how's it going? If you're just joining me, my name's Mad Matt. I play mainly simulation games When I say simulation games, I mean obviously ETS, ATS, Farm Sim, Snow Runner, which is basically off-road trucking sim.
Have a nice day.
And you, buddy. Yeah. I've recently started playing Tom Clancy's Division 2 again, and I streamed that the other day. Also, we're trying to stream and get Gen Z working properly, because every time I've tried to stream that, for some reason I'm laggy as shit. Then yeah, in a shoot 'em up that can happen. Right, here we go, Germany-Austria border. Coming right up. Austria doesn't last long, guys. Blink and you miss it. Like I say, there's about 600 to 700 miles in Italy to do. 2 tows, one at the start, one at the end of Italy. There's a big tow booth coming up in a minute, but it's a non-slow down one. This border patrol is the one that has the roadworks on the way up, if you remember from earlier. I know earlier is about 2.5 hours ago. And all I try and do is try and do like a normal trucker would drive. Try and, I don't know, maybe some people will call it racing lines. I call it just driving like a trucker or a bus driver, you know, where I try and smooth out the road for the truck. You know, it is kind of racing lines-ish, but, you know, you just try and smooth out the road so you can hold your average speed up. And you kind of do that in the bus as well. You know, just cut parts of the road up and just try and keep your speed up. Do it all the time on a bus, especially on when I'm doing the rural routes. Away. But like I say, guys, if you're able to have multiple screens up right now playing Farm Sim, we have Miss Loopy Loza, the manageress herself, is over there with Jinx on the farm. Like I say, I think they're on the community farm. I'm not entirely sure if they are or not, because I know they have their own save thingamajiggy going, if they're still doing that. Also in 13 minutes, guys, we're going to have the Average Viking live, probably on the community farm as well. But a lot of action on the farm today. I was kind of debating whether to go on the farm this morning, so we could have had 3 streamers on the farm. But it is Monday, and in pure tradition for me, Monday miles. I'm going to concentrate on the ETS this month and just see whether the mileage board can rack up a little bit more. If not, we'll go back to normal next month and do the first kind of miles that I do on ATS. Because I normally rack up about 3,500 miles in one stream. Just doing little jobs, 600-700 mile jobs, but because the speeds are higher for real and race miles, yeah, you can rack up them miles a little bit faster. And don't say ATS is straighter roads, because yeah, it kind of is, kind of isn't kind of thing, because if you're in the right state, which we've seen from people redeeming small roads when I had them on, yeah, you can be on roads that kind of look like ETS roads, but be on ATS if you're in the right state. Which is kind of why I like that redeem when I've got it on. It'll be back on shortly, guys. Don't panic about that. I've had them turned off just recently, but the redeems will be back on when I'm doing shorter jobs and stuff. But today, yeah, they're turned off. I mean, the hands up one's on, but because yeah, so the redeems you can have for ETS or ATS is I've got a low powered truck redeem, which obviously don't do today. I've also got a heavy cargo. I'm not sure what the heaviest cargo is on ATS, but on ETS it's the train. So I've got that to put on, and if the low powered truck and the heavy cargo is put on together, then they go to one redeem, and I have a medium truck that I use. And I use that to pull the 61 ton. Well, on ETS anyway. I've also had 50-50 weather for the next job and small roads for the next job. And the reason I do it for the next job now is it saves having to change between best navigation and small roads. Because if it does over 600 miles, I could lose the job off of trucks book. So I do it at the start of the job now, before I've taken the job. So that what it puts up is what I do. Although, as you guys know, if it just asks me to come off and go through a town, straight back on the same motorway, I don't do that. It's just a waste of time. And it's, to be honest, even the sat-nav shouldn't make you do that. It should just find a new route using smaller roads to where you're going, not divert you off for service to go through service stations or junctions. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Right, so that's the big one that we don't have to slow down for, guys. There is one more quite close that we do have to slow down for, and then it's non-stop all the way down to Taranto. And then about 3 mile out of Taranto, there's another tow that we got to slow down to 24, and then yeah, 2 mile, and then we're down to the drop-off. So, like I said, time's coming down. We're on 11:39 for finish time, and I can tell you now, I am hungry. 11's is definitely begging. My diet consists of waking up, having a coffee, 3 or 4 biscuits, having a second coffee, then 11 o'clock I have breakfast, kind of breakfasty kind of snack. 2 o'clock I have another snack, and then 6 o'clock I have 6 o'clock I have a main meal. And I've been doing that for months. These barriers have been slow. Some barriers actually go up when you're doing 25 and quite quickly. For some reason, those barriers there are always slow, even coming the other way. You know, I've got to slow down about 17, 18 mile an hour to activate them, and then wait for them to fucking operate before I can speed up again. But at least now we're non-stop down, straight down to Taranto now. So we got about a half hour of 60 mile an hour, and that's real life. This is quite a nice road, guys, on this bridge where you can look down over onto the little stream below. One of the most picturesque bits of this journey, especially when you come up the other way and you're looking back up the valley. Yeah, it's very nice. Look, then the church and the shit on top. Shit on top. Like looking down the valley, look at that, that's nice, isn't it? I'll get back in cab for this bit. Oop. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. And we get another view of the river. Don't know what's going on there with the marquees, but you know. He beat back, or unless that was Adrian beating as well. What, Adrian? Fucking what a numpty. So we're going to take you right to the end of the journey today, guys. So we'll be streaming it until about 11:30. That's what time I estimated when we started this job that we'd be finished. And then, like I say, we're going to re-raiding into the average Viking as long as he goes live, and I believe he is. I believe there's nothing wrong with him today. He said all the 30 winks that he's going to have. Don Diego, how you doing, bro? Hello from Denmark. I've just come through your country, dude. Well, I say just about an hour ago. We started in Oslo, I came from Norway into Sweden into Denmark, down through Germany, quick blip into Austria, and then we'll be in it. I think we're in Italy currently. So guys, if you've got a nice steady track, this can all be taken at 60. A little bit of race miles going on. Or I say race miles, not race miles. A little bit of racing lines going on. Not racing miles, but not race miles. And I have done this route with the train, guys. It takes no extra time. I mean, a little bit extra, I mean, a few extra seconds slowing down and speeding up. But actually no overall kind of extra time, maybe a minute or so extra. If you really want to get picky about it. But, you know, once you get up to speed, you're up to speed. It's pretty flat, you know. There's no real big hills in this journey. So you can take your big trailers and stuff. Am I in Italy right now? Yeah, yes. CHL Twitch Live. How you doing, bro? Right, let's check a bit of message out to him. Yeah, I play full manual shift with high and low gears on 2. High-low split gears on 2. Although I don't tend to split that often because I feel it's not necessary. You know, so I basically go from first to second, and then I just use the even gears to go up through the gearbox. And with most cargoes, it allows you to do that quite quickly too. So with this one, which it says 14, but it's not, it's 12 and 2. I literally go 2, like I say, I go through 2, 4, 6, 8, high box, 10, 12, or 14, if in this is 14. Or it counts it as 14 anyway. Because it don't count the first two gears as low 1, 2. a lot of these people now aren't starting from Taranto. They're coming up from, or they're coming across from San Giovanni and using this road so they don't go through so many tows. Because I've done the road up from San Giovanni, and it takes you up the west coast of Italy, and there's just a shit ton of tows up that way. In fact, when you go into Austria, there's a freaking passport control, a border patrol. There you got to stop at. So what a lot of people do is they go San Giovanni to Oslo, put a blip over here so they go over this way, and then put a blip on Odense, and you know they get about 2,000 mile out of the journey that way, instead of 1,750 if you do the default miles, which is what I kind of do I did on the way up. Like I say, the default route takes you about an hour and 3/4, and that's not even rushing. Oh, hello, boys. Yo, boys.
Oi, oi.
Crashing Bill. You be careful with Bill on your ass, dude. He's right up your rear on the mileage board too. In a way, it's kind of good for the company that goes right up his rear for mileage as well, because it drags us up as a company. You know, if they're doing similar miles each day. You know, we've got so many friends in the trucking world, guys. I mean, we got Lady Bear Trucking, we're friends with, Beaver, Eurolines. You know, we're virtually friends with everybody that's around us on the mileage board every month. William and, is it William and Sons? No, Matthews Trucking, isn't it? Matthews Trucking is the other big name in our league, in our UK league. And we're friends with some of them as well. Right, a quick loop-de-loop. This I forgot this one was even here. And yeah, we're on the home stretch. DPD Latvia, was that? Maybe DPD's a good delivery firm over there. The fucking shit over here. In fact, to be honest, the last couple of parcels I've had from DPD, they've been really good. I mean, a lot better than fucking Amazon. Well, mind you, you don't have to go very far to... It would be better than fucking Amazon delivery. So like I say, 11:35 it's showing the real-time estimation, and we'll certainly knock 3 minutes off of that easily. Oh, dickhead upstairs is banging around again, as per normal, which means his mum's gone to work and he's lifting his weights, so fucking yeah, he's a right fucking pain in the ass. Because the wife's like, I love it here. I'm like, I fucking hate it here. I hate the fact that we got to listen to that cunt day and night, and the spaces out in the car park are shit. If we had somewhere to go and, you know, didn't have to pay for the freaking moving of the furniture, we'd be gone. We'd definitely be fucking gone. It's kind of nicely situated here, but yeah, it's just the people around us make it shit. Okay, so it's just gone 11 o'clock, guys. The man, the myth, the absolute legend should be live about now. So if you have the ability to put 2 or 3 screens up even, yeah, if you could keep me up and yeah, say hello to the average Viking. I believe he's live right now. And also, like I say, if you have 3 screens up, you can also do Loopy Loza as well. Or you can just use multi-twitch, which will have the 2 streams up or 3 streams up in one picture. And you just click into whichever chat you want to chat to. So if you've only got 1 screen, guys, extra, multi-twitch, .tv/ obviously my Twitch name, 1xmadmax1 / the average Viking / Loopy Loza, that's L and the number O 22A. You can watch 3 streams at once. I believe it goes up to 4 before it gives you a tiny little window box to view. La 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 la. So he's lost another minute. 11:34 delivery time it says, but like I say, we're well above the speed limit. We're 10 mile an hour above the speed limit. We're going to lose 400 mile. We're probably going to lose another 5 or 6 minutes, even with the tow booth. And to be honest, it's nice to have a bit of company with us. So I know he's in chat listening. Thank you to Adrian for popping along and coming down with us. It's nice to have a bit of company every now and again. Like I say, the fact that I can talk to you guys, there's nice music on the radio, is a bonus. You know, just it makes the miles tick over a lot faster anyways. But yeah. Thank you to Adrian. And also it helps out his VTC as well with the 1800 miles we've just put on. Whoa, no. There will be a small giveaway on the 12th. I just made the Twitch payout thing, so there will be a small giveaway on or around the 15th, so in about 10 days time, depending when Twitch actually pays out. They normally pay out on about 14th, but you know, sometimes they're late, sometimes they're not. Let's just pull out in the center lane just in case any of these decide to pull out. Oh, they're from the same company, Transport Fever, whatever. Transportes Colorado. Spanish company or Italian company by the looks of it, I would think. Yeah, I'm gonna be your number one. But I'm holding on. Number one. To be honest, since they've got 4 people on the farm this morning, after I pop up the shop and do a few bits and have my sort of brunch, I may do a stint on the radio between 12 and 2. So guys, there's going to be an ad break in about 3 minutes, so yeah, you're going to have an ad break, and then it's only for a minute, so you'll be back with about 19 minutes of the journey to go by the time on the top, but we'll probably have about 15 by the time you come back from that. All I will say in that amount of time is that anything that you do give to the channel, guys, whether it be bits, whether it be subs and stuff, goes back into the channel. I do not gain anything from it. Well, I gain maybe parts for my computer or games to play for you guys or stuff like that, but it's all for the greater good, you know. It's all for, you know, give you better viewing, you know. So, you know, we're looking at a new microphone, even though the microphone we got is decent. We may look for a new webcam or so in 6 to 8 months time, upgrades for the PC, and this and that and the other, you know. It's that sort of stuff. Also, with that also comes the giveaways. So give part of it back to you, or give a lucky viewer the chance to win that. And regardless whether you've given to the channel or not, it's just a one-off. Once a month, I give back to you guys if I get a payout. So, yeah. That being said, if you want these giveaways to happen per month, then obviously you've got to give first, and then I give back, kind of a thing. And that's the way it works. I can't give without you giving first. That's what I'm basically trying to say. I like to tell people where. I know people say to me, "Why do you tell people where the money goes?" I like to know where the money goes. You know. I do not hide behind cloaks and daggers and shit. I tell you exactly where the money's going. It's just like part of the money that you gave during September went towards the Moser wheel. You know, I paid for a third of it. Oh, sorry, you paid for a third of it, and I paid for 2/3. Same as what else did I buy that was quite big? My Stream Deck, wasn't it? You guys paid for a third, and I paid for the other 2/3. So a lot of my upgrades, guys, you do not pay the full amount for. You pay for about a third by your tips and your donos and your bitties. You never pay for the whole amount of what I'm trying to upgrade. And you get a giveaway as well. So that's 293 mile to go on this journey, guys. It's saying that the time of arrival 11:32. We'll knock 2 minutes off of that at least. Another notification on my phone. Whatever. Tell you what, there's a very good misheard lyric in this song. Because for ages, I thought the misheard lyric was in the chorus, and I always thought she was singing that she was hung like a bird. Yeah, I know, the thing's called I'm Like a Bird, but yeah, I always thought she was singing hung like a bird for ages. I'm hung like a bird. Yeah, that could be on any server, that roadside vehicle. And it more likely is on Sim 1 or Sim 2. To be honest, we occasionally have the guys from Truckee in, and yeah, if any of you streamers do have the guys from Truckee in, ask them why those alerts don't freaking work on Pro Mods, or hardly work on Pro Mods. You know, or don't see what server you're on and go, right, we'll only do that for that server. Because it's annoying when you get an alert for a different server when you're on, say, Pro Mods or Sim 1, but you're getting alerts from any of the other servers that are around. Just me having a gripe, but, you know, it is annoying. That you love me, oh yeah, each and every single day. Another DPD Latvia lines. Unless it was the same dude that freaking hasn't opened up quite a lot of the F7s. In the F7 he went into Pascara as a thingy area. So guys, we're estimated to arrive at 11:30 now, which is exactly when I said we would. So it looks like we're actually going to beat that time because we've got 200 mile to go, 16 minutes, which means we're probably going to gain another 2-3 minutes. We do have another slowdown point just before we get into Taranto. Like I say, I like this run for the cleanness of that. You don't have to fuck about with it. I mean, literally, if you want to go up and back for quick 1,700 miles, you can do. You don't have to fuck about putting dots on the map or anything like that. It's straight Taranto to Oslo. Like I say, I normally go from Taranto north because that's the easier route than coming back down. And I normally start at the marina in Taranto. I go all the way down to the marina in Taranto. I start from there and I go up to Polaris lines in Oslo. Like I say, 1,750 miles of real. 2 tow booths that you got to slow down for. 1 boat if you do the default route. And yeah, 1 3/4. Very, very easy run. You could even do it in 2 hits, guys. You could do, say if you only wanted to do an hour's driving, you could do an hour, stop in Germany somewhere at services, save your gain, as long as you've made the job, don't make it a World of Trucks job, obviously. Save your game, and then when you come back in, you go in on your save and resume your job. And you do the job in two sit-ins, kind of a thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. I know there's slightly more popular streamers around that you guys probably want to watch. We're going to raid into one of them. But thank you for sticking around. And don't forget, guys, if you have Amazon Prime, and do you know if you linked your Amazon Prime with your Twitch account, you get 1 free sub per month. You have to reactivate it every month, but it's a free sub nevertheless. And yeah, don't forget to use it on your favourite streamer. Hopefully that's me. And yeah, have an ad-free viewing for free. Fake Mackie 95, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the Funhouse. Good morning from the UK. How are we doing? So tomorrow, to let you know what's happening tomorrow, guys, I believe Minute 09 Gaming will be back doing his normal slot, so about 7:15. I'm not sure what he's doing, probably a bit of farming, I would guess, followed by Tav at 11. I'm going to go at 2. I'm going to be playing SnowRunner. Good morning, I'm good, how are you? I'm good, dude. So I'll be doing SnowRunner tomorrow along with Kev. I play full crossplay multiplayer because Kev's on console and I'm on PC, and I'm also on the Glades, and that's where we'll be. So if you want to come give us a hand, you'll be quite welcome. There'll be 2 slots available for people to come and join us. Yeah, you can do any job you like. I have no thing of what you can do and what you don't want to do. You know, you come in, I activate everything that I can, and you come in and just do your job. What I don't want to see is people coming in and just sitting there gaining XP. Even if you're a beginner, guys, you can still come and play and gain XP, but at least try to do stuff. As long as you're trying, fair play, or fair and good. I mean, it is a difficult map. You're probably going to want to borrow a vehicle off me or Kev. and we'll let you do that, no problems, no questions asked. Well, it's when I say no questions asked, the question will be, what job are you doing? Because obviously we need to put the stuff on that truck that you're going to use that we think you're going to need. But yeah, between me and Kev, we got enough trucks between us to lend you a truck for the day, or for the couple hours that I'm on. And yeah, hopefully you'll come on and just experience SnowRunner, have a good laugh of what we're doing, gain a load of XP if we complete a shitload of stuff. And then the good thing is you can take that XP and money that you gain back to your game. It's the good thing about SnowRunner, is you get stuff for your own game. And say if you find something in my game, like an upgrade or something, or a vehicle, you can buy that in your game. Yeah, you might need 70, 80,000 to buy the truck if it's a good one, but if we find something, you can buy that in your game. You know, you can buy the upgrade in your game. It's one of the good things about SnowRunner, and you don't need the map I'm playing on. As long as the host has the map and mods, everybody can share those mods. So yeah, don't think I haven't got that map thing, I can't help you out. Yeah, you can. The only thing that will matter really is there's a vehicle that I want to find, that, you know, we may be able to find it, we may not, and if you get the opportunity to get that one and you don't have the DOC, you may not be able to have it. So the vehicle we're going to try and find is the case tractor. It's like a case tractor. It's not a case, it's a Zooton or whatever it is. We're going to try and find that tractor. It's the new one. Well, not the new one, but the newer one for that map area. So we're going to try and find that. And if we get it and you don't have the map area, you may have to be able to use it, you may have to buy that year pass. The very best way to buy year passes, guys, is if you need 2 or 3, is to buy the anniversary pass. That way you not only gain the DLCs from what you need, you also gain extra vehicles from that anniversary pass. And just one last thing, guys. Yes, I haven't spoken about it at all today, but I am a partner streamer with Wraith, and if you'd like a sugar-free drink, yeah, just watch it if you're diabetic, because obviously the hidden sugars that may be there. Or they do a hydration range now, guys. Go check them out. Use my code at checkout, get 10% off, and enjoy. Totally different message. You don't belong to a VTC, or you ain't got a VTC tag up. And the other thing is, guys, down in the bottom left hand of the side of the screen there, you can see a little like watermark thing. I don't know whether it's clickable or not, but that's my link to my Throne account. I've had it for a few months, and if you'd like to gift the channel that way, because you think that Twitch is nicking too much and you'd like to totally gift to the streamer, there's streamers around with the Throne accounts, and yeah, it's a nice way of giving totally to the streamer, by giving them like gifts, if you will. You can gift what you want, but there's a few ideas on there, and yeah, if you gift stuff that you think I might like, or stuff, as long as they're not too disgusting, guys, I will show them live on stream. And these Christmas ones, I will start showing them about Christmas time, so about December. So if anything comes through from now until start of December, I'll hold it. I'll say it's arrived, but I'll hold the showing of it until December, just so you know. And that, there's an electronic hat on there which you can put a word on it. If anyone gets that, I will message you what word you want on it, and it will stay there for a week. Whether I stream once or stream 5 times in that week, it will stay on there for a week. So even if I go out on it and it says you're a dickhead on it, yeah, it will stay. It will stay there. So we're probably going to lose another minute. It says 3 minutes to arrival time, which means we're very close to the last tow booth, which we'll need to slow down for. And then we'll be in Toronto. But too young and clever. And guys, as soon as we arrive, we'll be raiding over to the absolutely amazing Average Viking. And I hope he does get early access on Friday to FS25, because that will be absolutely brilliant. And I cannot wait. I am so excited for that game. No, I don't show it, but yeah, I'm so excited for that game. And all the different things that we're going to be able to do, and all the new crops we're going to be able to do as well. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. And I hope my machine can take it and stream. And I say that because recommended specs is a 2070. Now I've got a 3060 Ti, so you would think, yes, my computer can handle it, but you never know. Until you're actually playing it and streaming it, you never know. Gonna be a slow one? Yeah, it is. So all we got now is straight at the delivery point, straight down through, guys. There's 3 roundabouts, so we'll just hold at 40-ish. Not sure if they're over or about, so we're not going to take the chance. We're limited 50 anyway. Right, it's actually speeds up a little bit now for this little bit. I don't know why, but this bit actually speeds up because it says we'd left the city. So when you spawn in down here to the F7, we're just passing it now. And where I go from is just down towards the water. It's a small parking area. I don't park up. You guys know I don't park up. So it looks like Adrian had a different delivery point. Thanks for the drive, my dude. Hopefully he was in radio contact with that one. And there we go. We're there. Again, that braking. We don't know why it does it, to be fair. People say you need to do this and that and the other, and you need to totally restore your truck. I tried that. It don't fucking work. But yeah. Anyways, guys, let's get you on the ending screen. We'll get you over to Tav, and then I got to quickly whip down to the doctors, get some bread and milk and stuff, and then, yeah, we may be on the radio by midday, hopefully. But for now, guys, let's take you over to the man, the myth, the absolute legend. That is the Average Viking. And guys, please use my raid emotes as you go in, and yeah, hopefully you'll have a fantastic time over there. In fact, I say hopefully, I know you will. I don't need to sound of silence, Matt, maybe. There's my radio mics, guys. Go use them over in Tavstream, and I shall see you there once I've come back from the doctors, guys. But for now, thank you very much for watching. See you at 2 PM tomorrow. Bye-bye.